Do you ever look in the mirror and feel like your hair just disappears? No matter what you do, it stays flat, fragile, and lifeless. I know it can be frustrating, especially when you want your hair to feel soft, full, and vibrant again. Well, today, I'm going to share 5 easy styling steps that instantly give thin hair more volume, movement, and healthier-looking strands without causing any damage. These are simple, realistic changes you can start using right now. Stick around because these tricks are true game changers for women over 50, and they make styling your hair feel effortless and enjoyable. We're breaking down simple, realistic changes you can make right now. No complicated tools, no heavy products, and just strategies that actually work. Many women over 50 do things every day that make their hair look thinner without realizing it. Overwashing strips the scalp and strands of the natural oils that keep hair soft, strong, and healthy. Brushing too aggressively or using fine toothbrushes can create breakage, especially because hair naturally becomes more fragile with age. Even habits that feel harmless, such as piling hair into tight ponytails, buns, or clips, press the roots down and flatten the hair, making it look lifeless and thin. These everyday habits may not seem like a big deal, but over time they can add up. Hair that is constantly pulled, tugged, or stripped of its natural oils loses strength and shine. Treating your hair gently and giving it space to move naturally is one of the easiest ways to maintain body, vitality, and overall health. Simple changes like letting hair air dry for a few minutes before brushing can make a noticeable difference in how the hair looks and feels. Using soft, wide tooth combs to detangle instead of fine toothbrushes or harsh combs protects fragile strands from unnecessary stress. Detangling from the ends upward rather than starting at the roots reduces breakage and keeps hair stronger over time. Avoiding tugging at the roots also prevents hair from weakening and falling out prematurely. These small adjustments help hair retain its natural volume and bounce. In addition to gentle handling, the way you tie or secure your hair matters. Looser hairstyles, soft clips, and gentle scrunchies reduce pressure on the scalp while maintaining a polished look. Over time, these subtle changes can make thin hair appear fuller and healthier without relying on heavy products, excessive heat, or complicated routines. Consistency is key. By making mindful, gentle choices every day, hair can regain a natural, vibrant appearance. Even small improvements in your daily routine, such as spacing out washing days or switching to gentler tools, gradually strengthen strands and enhance shine. With patience and care, these habits help thin hair look naturally thicker, soft, and radiant, giving you more confidence and a healthier, more youthful look overall. With these flat hair habits under control, the next step is creating lift at the roots to make hair look naturally fuller and more alive. Creating volume at the roots is one of the simplest and most effective ways to make thin hair look thicker and more dynamic. When blow-drying, flipping your head forward or lifting small sections of hair with your fingers can create instant lift that makes a noticeable difference. Even subtle lifting at the roots gives the illusion of fuller hair and adds natural movement that keeps styles from looking flat. Lightweight volumizing sprays or root-lifting mousses are excellent tools for thin hair. They provide extra support without adding unnecessary weight or leaving the hair stiff. Heavy creams, waxes, or dense oils can press hair down and undo all your efforts, so it is better to focus on products that enhance your hair's natural texture and hold shape gently. These small adjustments make hairstyles look polished, lively, and soft at the same time. Adding lift at the crown does more than just create volume. It brightens the face, opens up features, and draws attention upward, giving hair a youthful, refreshed, and natural appearance. Working with your hair's natural texture instead of against it helps maintain body and fullness throughout the day. Gentle lifting, rather than aggressive brushing or pulling, also protects fragile strands from breakage, which is especially important for hair over 50 since strands become more delicate with age. Even small changes in the way you dry and style your roots can completely transform hair that looks flat and lifeless into soft, bouncy strands that appear fuller and healthier. Practicing these techniques consistently over time will help hair look naturally thicker, more vibrant, and more manageable without relying on harsh treatments, heavy products, or excessive heat. With your roots lifted and supported, the next step is adding soft layers and face framing pieces to create movement and texture so hair never looks flat. Thin hair often lies flat when it is all one length, which can make it look lifeless, dull, and less vibrant. Adding soft layers or subtle face framing pieces is a simple yet highly effective way to create natural movement. These adjustments give hair the appearance of being thicker and more dynamic, helping it look healthy, full, and lively, even if the individual strands are fine or sparse. Layers placed around the crown and along the sides of the face allow hair to fall more naturally. They prevent hair from sticking to the scalp, which is a common reason thin hair looks flat, and gently guide attention toward your best features. By softening the edges around the face, layers create a more polished and balanced hairstyle. They also enhance facial shape, giving your overall look a more structured and harmonious appearance without heavy styling. Even gentle layering can create a noticeable difference. It adds the illusion of fullness without relying on thickening sprays, heavy products, or complicated routines. For women over 50, this technique works especially well because it adds body and movement while keeping the hair manageable. Soft layers encourage hair to flow naturally, giving an effortless and youthful style that is easy to maintain day to day. When combined with root lifting, layers create a multi-dimensional look that makes thin hair appear fuller from every angle. Strands fall in different directions, which creates volume and bounce while minimizing stress or breakage to delicate hair. This method also works well for hair that has changed texture over time, such as strands that have become finer, drier, or more brittle with age. By distributing weight and movement evenly, layers prevent some areas from looking heavy while others appear flat. Another advantage of layering is that it makes styling more versatile. Hair can easily switch between soft waves, loose curls, or a smooth blowout, and it will retain its shape and body. Layers encourage hair to move naturally, which adds energy and dimension to every style. Over time, consistently using layering techniques helps hair look fuller, livelier, and more youthful. It creates a polished, effortless appearance that makes daily styling feel easier and more enjoyable, giving women over 50 hair that looks healthy, soft, and naturally thick. With the shape and natural movement in place, the next step is using gentle, lightweight products that support volume while keeping hair healthy and strong. Using the right products is one of the most important steps to making thin hair look fuller, healthier, and more vibrant without weighing it down. Heavy creams, waxes, or thick oils can press hair flat, undoing all the effort you put into lifting, layering, and styling. Choosing lightweight, gentle formulas designed for fine or thinning hair allows you to enhance volume, shine, and softness while keeping your hair protected and strong. Lightweight mousses, root lifting sprays, and leave-in conditioners are excellent choices for thin hair. They provide support, structure, and hydration without leaving hair heavy, stiff, or greasy. These products work with your natural texture, helping hair hold its shape throughout the day while still feeling soft and touchable. Over time, using the right products consistently can make hair appear naturally thicker and more manageable. A small drop of argan oil, jojoba oil, or a nourishing hair serum applied only to the ends can tame frizz, smooth flyaways, and add a natural, healthy shine. Concentrating these oils or serums on the ends prevents hair from looking greasy, while still providing moisture where it is needed most. Focusing on products that enhance the natural texture of your hair rather than fighting it keeps strands strong and resilient. This is particularly important for women over 50 because hair becomes more delicate and prone to breakage with age. How you apply products is just as important as the products themselves. Work them evenly through damp hair, focusing on the roots for volume and the ends for moisture. Avoid applying too much product to the crown or mid-lengths, as this can weigh hair down and reduce movement. Lightweight sprays or mousses can also give hair subtle structure, making styling easier and helping hairstyles hold their shape throughout the day without requiring heavy products or excessive heat. Using gentle, carefully chosen products in combination with root lifting and layering ensures that thin hair looks naturally fuller, soft, and healthy. Over time, these small but consistent adjustments not only improve the appearance of your hair, but also strengthen it, making strands more resilient. With patience and the right techniques, your hair can achieve the appearance of body, shine, and movement without relying on harsh treatments or complicated routines. This next step is styling in a way that keeps your hair looking lively, full, and polished all day with the right products supporting your hair. How you style your hair can make as much of a difference as the cut and the products you use. Certain hairstyles can unintentionally flatten hair and reduce volume, especially for thinner or more delicate strands. Avoid styles that press hair tightly against the scalp, such as tight buns, ponytails, or clipped-up sections. These hairstyles compress the roots, reduce natural lift, and create tension that can lead to breakage over time. Even everyday habits like securing hair too tightly while sleeping or using elastic bands without padding can weaken strands and make hair appear thinner. Instead, focus on hairstyles that allow hair to move naturally while creating soft lift and body. Soft waves, loose updos, or side parts work particularly well because they add volume, shape, and dimension without forcing the hair into unnatural positions. These styles also frame the face in a flattering way, enhancing features, brightening your overall look, and giving hair a polished and youthful appearance. Even small adjustments like slightly shifting your part or letting a few strands fall softly around the face can make a noticeable difference. Using the right tools is just as important as choosing the right style. A wide tooth comb is gentle on fragile strands and reduces breakage, especially when detangling damp hair. Avoid brushing aggressively, as pulling and tugging can weaken strands, cause split ends, and reduce overall fullness. When styling, lift sections of hair gently with your fingers or a round brush while blow-drying. This technique creates shape, enhances volume, and helps hair hold its style throughout the day without stressing delicate strands. Finishing your style with lightweight texturizing sprays, flexible hairsprays, or soft root lifting mists helps maintain volume and body without stiffness or heaviness. These products provide subtle support and movement, keeping hair soft, touchable, and naturally bouncy. They can also help refresh your style between washes, giving hair a lively, full look without additional heat or heavy products. Incorporating these finishing touches ensures your hair stays vibrant and manageable from morning to night. Over time, practicing gentle styling methods and supporting hair with appropriate products makes a significant difference. Thin hair begins to feel stronger, hold its shape more effectively, and maintain a natural, effortless appearance each day. With consistent care, thoughtful styling choices, and attention to gentle handling, hair can look thicker, softer, and more radiant. These small, mindful habits give you full, lively hair without relying on harsh treatments, heavy products, or complicated routines, making everyday styling easier and more enjoyable. So let me ask you this. Which of these tips are you going to try first to transform your hair? And if you found this helpful, this next video we have lined up will take your styling even better.